Hi, this is Mark Wade from CenterCityCondos.com, and in this short podcast, I'd like to just talk about the Hawthorne condominium building at 712 South 12th Street. And I'm just going to talk to you as if you're sitting next to me or we're driving a car down the road. Okay, here we go. So, the Nathaniel Hawthorne School was converted to condos by the Rufo group, Rufo organization, Tony Rufo, around 2010, 2011, something like that. There's a total of 53 condos. It's a pet-friendly condo building with an elevator. Has one really groovy gym and lobby, if you will, with the pool table and the TV, and it's really kind of neat. The lofts are set up anywhere, a variety of units. I would say the average size condo in the building is probably about 700 square feet. And almost all the units, not all, but almost all have parking, which is a real plus. I was involved with the sell-off originally of the building, and I think the fit and finish is very strong, especially in this price point. We're not going to see, some of the quality of the kitchens and the bathrooms and the original details in a lot of buildings in this price point. But great location, close to Super Fresh and the CVS and the Whole Foods and all that kind of stuff. And every unit has its own heating system, its own central air system, its own electrical system. So those items are not paid for in the condo fees. This is not a doorman building, and the condo fees would pay for things like building maintenance, the common electric to run the elevators in the hallway, the light bulbs in the hallways, master insurance policy and management and things like that. So it has probably the largest common roof deck in all of Center City, and the views are phenomenal. It's a great building. If I were just moving to Philadelphia and starting out, or even at any point in your life, doesn't matter. I think it's a great place to live because it offers a nice price point where the taxes aren't too high, the condo fees aren't too high, and you get this groovy kind of high ceiling loft space. With a lot of the units have open bedrooms that overlook the living room, or at least they're perched up on the second floor of every unit. And what else can I tell you? The washer and dryers are not in the individual unit. But when you see the laundry room, you'll have I don't think anybody has any complaints. And the reason why is because, and this was my idea, so I think it's pretty groovy, the developer took a room on the first floor and put in like a dozen washers and a dozen dryers, and none of them take quarters. So it's all free, and it's kind of high end and nice. And when I used to live in an apartment when I was just getting out of college, I'd do all my laundry on a Sunday night. I'd use 3 washers at one time and then 3 dryers at one time. It would take me an hour and a half to do my entire week's worth of laundry, and I think that's great. And you can do that at Hawthorne Lofts because all the washer and dryers are free. So a nice building in a nice location with a great lobby that has, I think people at Hawthorne Lofts, it's more community oriented than we're going to find in a lot of buildings in town, because the gym is stunning, and it's got the sauna, and it's got the free weights and the machines, and then it's got the other part of the lobby that has the pool table and the big TV, and then you've got the laundry room. So it's all there on the first floor. And so I think there is a sense of community at Hawthorne Lofts that you don't find in a lot of other buildings. The fact that there was a tax abatement applied to the building, which is now kind of coming towards the end, or in the next 2 or 3 years will be coming to an end, is a real plus, and the price point. And the units, what's interesting is the units have a tendency to resell fairly well when they come on the market. We don't find an exaggerated, what I call DOM, days on market clock. When the units come on the market, if they're recently priced, they generally sell pretty quickly. And there's a good reason for that, with the location and the parking and the, what the building offers. I think it's quite a value, and I think it'll remain a value for quite a long time, because the size of the units, again, the average, most of the units in the building are one-bedroom units, and and it's appropriately sized for the location and the dollar value and the amenities and all that kind of stuff. So Hawthorne Lofts, 712 South 12th Street, although I believe the legal address is 1201 Fitzwater, not that it really matters. It sits on the northwest corner of 12th and Fitzwater Street. Take a look at it on my website if you like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to take a look at the building, pick up that telephone, push the buttons on the front of it, 215-521-1523. This is Mark Wade signing off. Thank you.